what's up guys? I'm very excited because I cannot. He's been telling me so many things about the car. I'm like, no, I have to video. I cannot tahan already. So tell us what, why, how?
Why? How? I'll answer the how and why first. This one, keep on DTT, drop the top. So I finally, after Evo Enduro 2019, I started looking for a drop to top. Thanks to this one, but this is not really a drop to top. I call it a semi drop to top. It's just a Targa top, but the top removed, so I take it as per lah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 1992 Honda Delso CRX Delso with a V16A engine. So it's the rarer one with an automatic drop to top. I just got this about right before MCO started.
Oh,
So
just only
Yeah, just only. A few DIY stuff that I'm really enjoying to do now. But I also do send it to the workshop with a trailer just to get the mechanical stuff. Yeah. I cannot drive MCO So what I do, hey, hello, car breakdown. They send it to the workshop for me.
Life hack guys, life
hack. Always buy unlimited towing.
Guys, do you like the color? I am for the color. I love this color. You can see it sparkle a bit on. Wow.
So this color is not an original color. The original color is a samba green, they call it. A slightly darker shade of green. When I got the car, it was this color, but not in this condition. It was very bad. Detailing at Rifa on Facebook, he brought the color back. Inside the leathers were all fungus and everything growing at it. Yeah, check it out.
So you were saying all of this was covered in fungus,
it's all fungus, spots of fungus, dashboard, seats. The carpets were messed up, and Rifa brought it back. So thanks Rifa, you did a wonderful job on this car.
I love the interior, so simple.
Yeah.
And I also noticed the fog lights is there.
It's again a very small cockpit, so you are running out of space to put in all your auxiliary buttons, right?
True. And your buttons are here on the dash itself. Wow.
They won't need to put the buttons on the dash. Again, guys, this is 1992, so
this car's older than me. So what made you buy this car when you're looking for a drop the top?
So I've always been a Subaru boy. It's either Subaru, Evo. I raced a Proton Satria with a Mitsubishi engine, so I kind of know a little bit about it already. So what's the other big guy? Honda. So I started looking for Honda's convertibles. Google it up. First thing you see, S2000. I can't afford that. Started scrolling. It showed a Delso. It's a semi drop the top, and it's a Honda. Why not? So I started reading more about it, and the more I read about it, it started making more sense. It shares the same things, same mechanical things with the EG. So the parts are easy to get, it's affordable. And most importantly, it has its own body design, body style. And it's a drop top, so makes perfect sense. The car was in quite a bad condition when I got it. And it instantly reminded me of what Chris Wee has said, thanks Chris, about giving cars a second lease of life. Spent a lot of time, don't say money, but I spent a lot of time fixing out as I was learning about the car. Suspension was dead. When I got the tires, it was 8 years old. The tire shop had to take about an hour and a half just to remove 4 tires from its rims, jack the car up a little bit so that it's
Any
more...
leaks?
A lot of water leaks. Problem is, the car was sitting under a tree for 2 years. The previous owner passed away. The wife sold it to me. So naturally, when the leaves gets into the car, it actually blocked out a lot of those water outlets. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of DIY stuff from this guy in America, and I started taking out a lot of panels just to tong long lah.
If you saw the condition of the car, what still made you want to get it?
That's a hard question. To be very honest, I saw the condition, but I did not know it was leaking that badly.
Okay.
I did not know it was having overheating issues. I did not know that the suspension was dead. I just fell in love with it. I literally just saw the car once and said, you know what, let's do it.
This one really poison until...
This car is only touched by SP from SPV Auto. We said, let's take this car as an experiment.
Okay, like project car lah.
Project car. because it's overheating, for example, let's not change the whole water piping system.
Okay.
Right? Let's go part by part to see actually what made that water overheating issue. So the car came with these rims. It's an original Rega Master. So it's different offsets. The fronts are wider. The fronts offsets are wider. Means it's further out. That gives you a little bit more oversteer than understeer, which is great.
Okay.
The brakes are from the DC2. So the previous owner, they changed the whole knuckle set.
Okay.
The brake system, the knuckles from a DC2 just to fit these rims, which I appreciate. So the brakes are slightly bigger than normal, although it's still OEM, but
need so big brakes, man?
Not really, but I like the modulating effect.
Okay.
If you have a smaller brake, all you have to do is just brake on, brake off.
Okay.
But this one I can still modulate a bit.
Okay.
So that's quite good. Cracked, very badly cracked. So the previous owner just put a plaster on it. I think it's quite good.
Yeah.
I'll keep it there until I change the bumper.
Yes. Very nice.
So you can see a lot of cracks because it's very low.
You were saying it was lower than it actually is now,
lower.
right?
So when I got the car, the suspensions were just dead, right? So the car was just sitting lower than it's supposed to be. And then it's just, I presume the previous rider just been driving it around and crack.
Yeah.
So I presume this is there for 2 years already. So I'm not going to touch that yet until I get the car running well. Then I'll start playing the exterior.
Yep.
The lights are...
I love it. I love it so much.
Looks like a koi fish, right? You know, the eyes and the two tentacles in the middle. It looks like a koi fish. You guys find a set of Delso lights that I can buy, please let me know.
Yeah, because look at this.
This guy is dropping off, so I have to duct tape it and I cannot find a replacement for it.
Some here.
Alright, so if you do, please drop the link there and I'll get the link from the video. Original Rega Masters, super lightweight, super cool, correct to its era. So I'm just planning to keep this car correct to its era.
Your super stock again,
It's quite super stock. The engine, the B16A engine is stock.
Okay.
As far as we know, it's stock. I've not opened it before.
Okay.
It drives, it feels like a stock engine, so I don't suspect there's anything done to it.
Okay.
What I really like is the Taga top, it's quite cool.
Okay, so he was very excited ever since we got into the car. He was saying you don't know how the Taga top opens, right? Okay, I show you. Oh, I'll show you later. Oh, I'll show you later. So I think it's about time that we see how he drops the top.
You know why I'm so excited, guys? Because it was a bit faulty, right? So I had to fix the damper that assists the top coming up. And I finally got it done about just 2 weeks ago. So I've never had a chance to record it. So I was like, I'll get a YouTuber with me, ask her to record for me lah, right?
And thank you so much. He was rushing this car out of the workshop today so that I can video her.
Yeah. I just picked it up from SPV yesterday because it was overheating after a toge run. So again, one of those... Yeah, Titigong. I think we solved it.
Okay.
I think it's the fan switch. So far it's been okay.
Let's do it, Taga top.
Yeah.
Can you do it alone, Anna?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me show you step by step.
Interesting.
So it's...
frameless doors?
As we started, it has a few safety requirements to it. Initially, go back, why is it not working? Then we realized what's wrong with it. The handbrake must be up, so it's not like your modern convertibles. You can still operate it while you're driving. So handbrake must be up. We'll release these two locking mechanism. Okay. Alright. Starts to beep. You just hold this down.
Then your windows will come down.
Yeah. Check out the back.
What? I went crazy when he first showed me this. This is gila, okay? What the? Oh, so it just slips in.
Yeah.
What?
And then the fog lift will come out.
What the heck? Wow.
Alright. And then now I just need to unlock the locking mechanism.
Okay.
Unlock it. So the roof is free now. And then I continue pressing it.
Okay. Wow, gila banyak mechanism ni.
It's 1992 technology. It's amazing for its age.
That's how the boot opens as well, by the way.
So there's another warning so that you remove anybody's fingers from there. You have to release and press again, and one final time.
And there you go. Drop the top. Got.
See the screen, right?
Okay, press it. Hey. got button one.
Yeah. So that's it. My semi dropped the top. Can I join your gang, please?
Of
Ting?
course, of course.
So I had a lot of issues with the suspension damper and stuff to lift up the bonnet. So
Yeah.
I couldn't find a direct replacement. Nobody sells it. Not on Muda, not on Facebook, not on eBay, not on Amazon.
Yeah.
So through contacts, I found a local manufacturer of dampers who is willing to do a custom replica for it.
Okay.
So I finally got that done about 3 weeks ago, and I was very anxious to put it on and see if it works. Honestly, my expectations was, no, it's not going to work. You know what? You're going to be fucked, right? But no, to my surprise, it worked perfectly, so I'm super happy about it. So anybody out there who has the same problem, let me know, or let Bing know. I will share you the contact. So the learning curve for this car is just
Amazing.
so
It's
much.
the journey.
It's really the journey.
It's the journey. Speaking about journey, is it time for a drive?
Drive?
Yes.
Sure, let's go.
One o'clock.
There's a very little boot space here, or a holding space. The glove compartment is super small. That's about
Oh wow, yeah, that's very
so
small.
I utilized a lot of this to keep my phone and stuff.
At the back, but you have
2 cubby holes,
but you have places to put stuff at the back.
but it's not very friendly. Like you can't reach it, you know. And then even if you can reach it, the chair has to come to the front before you can open it.
It's not that practical lah.
It's not that practical, but it's quite cool. There's a lock for it.
Okay.
You can actually lock with your car keys. You can actually lock
so it's
both
like
of the
safe.
compartments. It's not very safe lah, but safe enough.
Very simple interior.
Very simple.
Very simple.
I'm still having issues with the aircon. Sometimes it go on and off, so I'm about to fix this.
Okay. Did you fix this or did it come with the car?
So this is not with the car.
Oh, okay.
I actually changed this a replica online. I bought it for like $20, but it's certainly fine, so I'll keep it.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it all black, right? So yeah, lor. Something quite cool about this as well is the handbrake. It's not straight; it's actually to the side, so it's actually quite economical.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's hidden there.
Wow.
It's hidden there.
Okay.
The speakers are actually quite cool as well. There's 2 speakers. So this is a JDM car. So what they call is the blue tag, right? It's a Japanese car. So it comes with, if you can see, Gather's sound system.
What's Gather sound system? Are
It's
they like
for Honda. It's like your new name me some new
Harman Kardon? Oh,
correct.
serious?
During that,
Oh.
it's Gather's for Honda. So it still retains it, but unfortunately the speakers were broken.
Okay.
So I had to change the speakers.
Okay.
But in America, apparently this Gather's protective cover is highly sought after.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dash is also quite unique, where in the cluster here, you can see this little car. So Bing was asking, why is that the little car here? So there is indications that when I was operating it just now, the roof, there will be that red line above the butt, where to indicate that the boot was lifting up.
Yes.
And then when the top comes out, there'll be another red line to show. So now you see a little green line. It's because the third window is removed, or it's wind down.
I see.
So showing you that it's green, you can still drive with it.
Nice.
But if it's red, where the red lines appear,
Yeah.
means you cannot drive because it's in operation.
Okay.
It's quite smart for its age. Like,
Interesting. Something I've never seen before also.
something I just learned as well after I got the car.
It's a chili padi car. You will know when
Chili
he starts.
Chili job.
You will know when he starts driving it.
I've not had a name for it yet. I just call it hijau because it's just hijau, right?
I think you should keep the colour lor.
So guys, if you guys, I'm just helping me here for any engagement on the video. If you guys come up with any name, leave it in the comments below, okay? I might consider naming. Right, let's go. Let's go for a cruise. issues. So don't expect much from this car. It's still running on a V16A.
It's a drop the top.
Correct. So I've kind of figured as well. Yeah, unless you're driving a Porsche or a Z4 with the twin turbo N54, I would take a drop the top as a cruiser.
Yeah.
Not even a cruiser, a chill drive.
Very chill. You get to appreciate so many things.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Actually, for this car, it's more of the speedo. So it's a known problem for Delsos that the speedo does not work.
okay.
It's weak. It works. Actually, if I'm driving 100, it shows 5 kilometers an hour. So it's always faulty. It's a known problem.
Yep.
So instead of fixing it,
Yep.
or instead of trying hard to fix it, I just got the Daffy to show its speed.
Yes.
And of course, also to monitor other vital signs like oil pressure, oil temp, water temp. Being lucky day, the aircon is working. Normally it's intermittent, so sometimes we've got aircon, sometimes no aircon.
Sorry for making you drop the top at 12 at 1.
It's meant to do it.
Wow!
It's
Ini
meant to be
dah
enjoyed.
racun 100%, 200%.
All her fault. I'm really enjoying the drop the top. Thanks for rationing. It's really
Like Kelvin like that.
yeah. Kelvin, you're next again. It's a bit loud. The exhaust. So this exhaust system came with the car, not from the factory, from the previous owner. So I might redo it a little bit. What I really like about this car is it's totally different from
What you currently have.
what I currently have, the Forester. The Forester is a turbo, it's a 4-wheel drive. This is a 1.6 NA. Yeah, VTEC, but you don't get that torque.
Yes.
It's a 2-seater, down low. The Forester is a 5-door, 5-seater, but much higher and more comfortable.
Yes.
This guy is more rickety. That one feels like.
Do you have a go-kart feel in this car?
That's my goal.
Okay.
I plan to do that. I plan to get it there, but not currently. So
Okay.
I'm on some HWR suspension, which I bought the wrong spring rates. So it's running on 8 kgs in front and 6 kgs behind.
Okay.
But I think the front is still a bit too soft.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of going to a 10 kilo. I'll let you know how it feels. But 10.6 should be good. The rears, I'm really running on the ARB. Running on a DC2 Type R anti-roll bar. So the rear feels pretty solid already. It's not the front.
Okay.
But as I was saying, so this car drives so different than the Forester.
Yes.
And every time after driving this car, I jump into the Forester immediately. I feel like I'm driving a Rolls Royce. Not I've driven a Rolls Royce before, but it feels so much more comfortable.
The spectrum.
Correct, the two different ends, you know.
Yes.
That one is so much more powerful, but this guy's a screamer, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm quite lucky to have these two cars. It really gives me two different driving feelings, two different driving sensations, two different ways of driving.
You were talking about the transmission as well. How you like the transmission.
Yeah. So the cool thing about the Forester, because it's 6-speed manual STI,
Yeah.
and this Honda's and this HP's before the FD2R, if I'm not mistaken, your EG, EKs, this is the EG2, it's connected by rods. It's not like your Mitsubishi, which is cable pulled. So you have a very nice, what's the word, precision engagement. You feel that you have that cluck feeling.
Yeah, that
And
connection.
The connection is very precise. So it doesn't have the loose joint kind of feelings like am I in second or am I in fourth, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I understand.
So this one you know exactly which gear you're in, and you know that it's in gear because it has that knock
Yes.
feeling, you know. But that's what I really appreciate about the older cars, and the Subaru has it too, this car has it too.
Was that one of your requirements though?
No, it's not. It's a very good bonus though.
Was it easy to find the manual drop the top?
Yeah, so this is the rarer one for the Delso. So Delso comes in two versions, two variations, right?
Yeah.
So this is the manual, 5-speed manual, B16A engine, automatic roof.
Okay.
So the Delso also comes in another version, which is your D15 single overhead cam D15 engine, and manual roof.
Okay.
So this is the rarer one. So I was told, the Delso community in Malaysia is very cool. We have a group chat going on. They welcome me with open arms.
So nice.
Yeah, they're very nice guys. So they're saying in Malaysia there's about 40 pieces, 40 units of the Delsos. So it's quite rare. On top of that, to find a manual B16 automatic roof is rarer. There's the B16 autos, if I'm not mistaken. But I wanted a manual, and I found this baby. So I guess it's worth the journey, the painful journey. But it's very enjoyable.
Although smaller than his Forester, makes more noise than his Forester. Walao! Music lah, music
It's fun lah. It's not very fast, but you know, playing with the VTEC kicking in versus a turbo torque, very different thing to play. It's loud. I have to do something about the exhaust, but it's actually, it feels louder because the top is down, right?
Yes.
You can really hear it.
Yes.
But with the top on, it's a little bit more civilized. A little bit more civilized.
The joys of the drop. Hey, what's that? Oh yeah. Hey.
So this car sits, I really like the difference. It really sits very low down. Like our legs are not bent, our knees are not bent that much.
How
like
tall are you?
Very short only lah, okay. Average man height only lah, okay.
No, but you like, if you don't feel, do you feel a bit suffocated?
No, I'm not
actually, right?
I'm not. So I am 173 cm.
Okay.
Shankar is a 6-footer.
Yes.
And he sat in the car before and he said it's comfortable for him.
This Shankar also like you, poison until don't know what level already. He sit in my Miata, okay what, go the seat. But you saw the video, he's like this, you know. He's like, that's like, are you sure, Shankar? Then he's like, yeah, it's fine.
Shankar very good on his words. Very good on his choice of words. So this is the aftermarket steering.
Did it come with the car?
It did not. This is a temporary steering until I find I'm looking for a sparkle steering or a spoon steering if I can find one.
Okay.
But it's slightly smaller.
Okay.
I think this is a 14-incher.
Yeah.
The original steering is 14.5 inch, but it doesn't come with airbag. So I thought, no airbag, never mind lah, can change lah. With airbag, then I won't disturb it lah, right?
So this whole car, this car have airbags at all?
No airbags, no ABS, no traction control. It's raw as heck. So I don't speed with this car. I don't dare to speed with this car. All I have is seat belts and your own leg for ABS lah. Wind in your hair. So I grew the hair for this. No. It's really nice.
No, exhaust. Can pull lah.
It's a screamer. The red line is 8,003. So
What? Yeah. 8,003.
8,003. VTEC kicks in at 5,008. So if you heard the VTEC just now, it kicked in at 5,008, and then red line's at 8,003. So I had the titit in this as well.
Oh, here got titit also.
This one got titit as well. So the same decimeter, right?
Wow, I didn't hear the titit at all.
I didn't pull all the way to 8,003 just now. I didn't pull.
8,003.
8,003 RPM. It's nothing for a VTEC. So the VTEC boys, they will go crazy. They put your Toda cams in it, your skunk 2 cams in it. Some guys, I know a guy who has a B16 red lining. He claims red lining at 11,000 RPM. I said, but his car is fast. So I think that's the great thing about Honda. Again, if I'm wrong, then I could jump. Hondas are so modular, they're so modifiable, and that's what makes the B series so sought after. Your B16 head, I was told, can be changed to a 2-liter block, can be changed to your B18 block.
Yeah.
Your B18 head can be on a 2-liter block and whatsoever. It's crazy, it's all over the place. I'm going to take a different route this time.
Can.
We have time, right? We have time. So yeah, so it's a total new thing for me to learn. And it's crazy. So I plan to keep this engine as stock as possible until I get bored of it, and then I will want to learn the kacokan of heads and bodies and see what kind of power I have. But I think my main priority now is to revive this car, to make it as drivable, as reliable as possible before I start
reach that level
increasing horsepower and stuff.
Understand.
I just want to make the body stiffer.
Yeah.
You can feel the body was a bit flexible.
Yeah.
So I need to do that. Thinking of spot welding. Tell me guys if you guys have any other ways of doing it.
It's so nice to see you speak about what's been going on with your car, how you experience your journey with a drop the top. It's really so nice. And for, you know, last time I'd be like, yeah, drop the top. And then now I see someone else going, yeah, drop the top. 1 o'clock, it's okay lah, can drop the top lah.
I guess that's the beautiful part about it, isn't it? Like, and that's the conscious decision that I made to get out of Subaru, get out of Mitsubishi, and learn something new. While I learned something new on the engine of a Honda, I learned something new about drop the top as well. Yes. Mechanical issues of drop the tops, body flexibility or rigidity of dropping the top. Unfortunately, these cars' chassis is a little bit more flexible than the rest. So I learned so much. It's not a chassis is a chassis. No. I also believe that suspension plays a role in the flexibility or the rigidity of chassis. I might be wrong, guys. I'm still learning. Jangan kejam. But I realized that suspension is different as well. I just can't take an EG suspension and put it into a Delso because it's number one, a different car. Number two is
so many variables.
Yeah,
so different.
You don't have a roof to support the chassis.
Yes.
So you need something else. So what is it? So again, it's a learning process, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. No regrets. I'm loving it.
So happy. I'm so happy to see. Really.
It's fun.
Until now, until today, Shanker gives me shit for not joining you all for TT4.
I know. He told me give her shit as well. It's like, yeah, I will. So yeah, I'm giving you shit now. Join us. It's a very different animal. Very different animal. Very different animal. It's fun. It's a different kind of enjoyment.
I also funny. Oh my gosh.
But the pool just now, it was quite safe and nobody in front of me. Quite hypocrite lah.
No lah, safe lah. That time safe lah. So that's the thing about drop the tops. It feels fast.
Yep.
But you're just going, what, 60? 70? It feels like, wow, that's fast! Oh,
correct.
60?
I'm only doing 60 now, but you feel fast enough.
Yes.
It's not how fast you get there, is again the driving.
Yes, and you really feel it. That's the magic. That's the magic. Yes.
So about the top down. So, yeah lah, you successfully
I'm so proud.
me lah. Okay.
I'm like, yes.
You should be proud.
Yes.
You should be proud.
Yes. Preach, yes.
So Shanker, Kelvin and I and Calvin, we were always talking about drop the tops, and after they rode in the car, they was like, dude, you really do not need a fast one. You really do not need to spend 12,000-15,000 putting a K20 FD2R engine to this. Although it can be done, I've seen it done before, but you really do not need that power.
Yes.
You really do not need that power.
Yes. Unless of course you drove this for don't know how many years, then you're like, okay lah, I want something different. Then by all means go ahead, you know.
Correct.
But yeah, really appreciate this.
The plan is just to enjoy and get bored of the B16. Then maybe I'll think about upgrading it. But not now. I'm super happy with it.
Look at his chill out. Oh no.
But one thing good about drop the top, right?
Yeah.
no smart tag issue and no tinting problem. Let's go.
It's totally different note.
Sure.
Sure. How fast are you going? 70, 80?
No, literally I was 85.
That's it. That's it, guys. But you feel like wow, that fast. Any other things you would like to add before we end this video?
Thanks Bing for the racun.
My pleasure.
Thanks Chris for the whole philosophy of giving cars a second lease of life. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, the car is fun. I'm very glad that I got this one. I learned a lot. But guys, you know, drop the top, man.
Drop the top, yo.
But be very clear, I'm still quite a Subaru fan. I still love my Subaru. I still love my Subaru.
You just must say it lah, right? Checker also, wow, drive the drop the top, mesti go wear the STI shirt, you know.
I was thinking about that.
Know.
I was thinking about the STI t-shirt that Shankar got for me, but you want lah, a bit keyboy lah, a bit. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, thank you so much, Nicholas.
Thank you for having me
Such an
again.
amazing time.
It's fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.